So Sean, what's the plan for the day?
Well then, we've got a pretty exciting day ahead of us today. We're going to see pretty much all of the Lake Districts, all of the best spots. And we've got several passes that we're going to ride as well.
So what's the first pass we're going to do?
I think we're actually on the first pass already. This is the Newlands Pass. And that's going to lead us nicely on to the Honister Pass, which is, I think, pretty famous in this region.
Okay.
So we'll be going up these black mountains here, which are looking a little bit grumpy today. There's a few clouds up there, but generally speaking, it should be good, I think.
Yeah, I mean, grey skies are sound around these parts. It's a good weather day if it's grey skies.
Yeah, grey skies and dry roads. Couldn't ask for anything more, but we've also got, I think it's the Wrynose Pass, and the most famous, I think, is the Hardknott Pass as well.
Ah, okay. I'm looking forward to it. Well, are we going to sleep tonight? Do we have any idea? Or just going to keep going again?
Pretty much, yeah, but I'm guessing if we stay in Kendal tonight, that's probably a good choice, or a good base to finish the day off today, because that's not so far off from Lake Windermere as well.
Ah, okay. We'll have to try some mint cake then if we're in Kendal.
Oh yeah, Kendal mint cake, yeah. It's pretty good, that.
Alright, so first pass is now. We are starting to gain a bit of elevation already, aren't we? It's very quick out of the town.
Straight out of the town and into the mountains. We filled up with fuel, so we're good for all of the day, because we don't actually have that many kilometers to ride. I think it's only like 160 kilometers, but it's going to take us the best part of 4 hours, because they're really tiny little roads. Oh, we're right in the valley here, They're quite steep, these sides, aren't they?
Yeah, I like how green everything is. It's like a mossy grass. It looks like carpet.
It is, isn't it? The sheep are a little bit extreme here, aren't they? Look at those at the very top. Like, there's plenty of lower down grass, but they're choosing to go up to the top.
How much room do you need, Mr. Porsche?
Plenty of Porsches out today. I think there's a little club. Oh, look at that road.
Yeah, but he well could have passed.
Yeah, there's room for a bus through there.
Have you done this one before, Sean, did you say?
I can't remember. The only one I know I've done is the one that goes... Well, it's kind of like a slate. I think there's like a slate manufacturing mine there or something. And you go up a really steep hill and there's a cafe on the top.
Okay.
That's the only one I can remember. Whether it's this one or not, I don't know.
So there's some hikers up on the road there.
Going to the waterfall.
It's a very lovely waterfall there.
It is, isn't it? Quite convenient too.
Not too full today. Not had enough rain.
No, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely a Porsche meet today.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like the road disappears into the green.
Yeah, he's literally just on the edge here, isn't it? %25 graded. That's the steepest we've had on this trip. That's pretty steep, that one. Oh, it's beautiful though, isn't it?
It's not often you see mountains that are grass in the majority.
This is true, isn't it?
It's normally rocks and bushes and trees, but they're like I say, they look carpeted.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah.
It's a busy one. This morning. I thought it'd be empty on a Monday morning.
I'd have thought so too. Yeah, it's not one that you think people would choose to use. I think these are all scenic drives today.
I wonder why this one was built.
Yeah, there's no idea,
it doesn't
really.
seem there was anything at the top, you know, like a mine or a...
No, and it's not...
Must have just been a route.
I don't think it's too much trouble to go around, but I guess today's modern roads weren't there in the past, so maybe this was probably started off as like a track or something to graze the sheep.
Don't know if I'd want to be on my Porsche on a road like this, to be honest.
It's a bit tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't look enjoyable. It's not really like a nice drive, is it? It's a stop and start and pull into a passing place. Don't scratch my car. Yeah. Ooh.
Some quite big
Nice
peaks
one.
around here
It is.
for England.
There's some great hikes around here. I think I did a hike many years ago around here. It was pretty good, like on the ridges, and you could they had like hostels on the ridge, so you could just hike from hostel to hostel.
That's cool.
And we're arriving in Buttermere, so I think that's the end of that pass. I enjoyed that pass, did you, Em?
Yeah, it was a short one, but a good one.
It was.
Short
It was
and
pretty spectacular as well. And now we've got a good view of the lake. We're just passing through Buttermere now. This is a popular place here, Buttermere. I think it's a lot of people start a hike from here. But we're gonna head back to Keswick now. But we're gonna go via the Honister Pass. This is a really well-known one. I think this is gonna be a good one. But already more beautiful views. It's quite a grumpy day, but it's kind of atmospheric with these big black rocky mountains.
I agree. It also makes the water look dark and
Deep,
mysterious. Yeah. It's amazing how much weather can change the feel of a place.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
That ridge up there is quite raw. It must be quite high.
It looks quite sharp, doesn't it? Like it's just a little walkway either side.
Not in dynamic mode today.
I'm in road at the moment. I think when there's like more bumpy or like holes in the road, I stick it in road.
More
So I feel
unpredictable circumstances, like unpredictable surfaces.
Yeah, I think road is a little bit more. The suspension's a little bit more ready. I mean, the dynamic adjusts as well, but I feel like it's just generally more rigid. because it's trying to be sporty.
Right.
But saying that, on the passes, if you like need to go around some really steep hairpins, you want the throttle to be as responsive as you can. So in that case, yeah, dynamic is also quite helpful for that.
Getting low
But
to
when
the
it's
water
like,
now.
yeah, we are, aren't we?
When it's like what? What were you gonna
But
say?
when it's like a pothole, bumpy, steep hairpin, then I don't really know what to do. How was that?
Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes I think if we were a car.
I don't think people can barely drive, can't they? I don't know why they come on these roads.
Nice to be low to the water now. That's stunning.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, we are really low.
The water looks quite shallow and then it drops off. You can see the rocks and a few little fish dotted around in it.
Good one for the canoe. Go on.
Yeah, there's a there's a few sheep on the beach there.
Get that inflatable canoe that we bought 3 years ago that we haven't used out.
It's because we keep going on bike tours. A canoe doesn't fit in the pannier.
No, it doesn't, does it? So I believe this is the Honister Pass, which is going to take us straight through this valley and back to Keswick.
So the other pass was just on the other side of this ridge, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
coming
right.
back in
Yeah,
like a loop.
yeah, we're doing a loop around these
side of the
mountains.
mountain.
It's still a very used land for the farmers and things. There is sheep and things everywhere. I guess it's quite good for them, isn't it? There's plenty of grass and there's fresh water running at the bottom.
It looks like we're about to climb up into the... What would you
Back
call
to
that?
the top of the valley, isn't it? Yeah, I think take to the top of the valley. I think this is the one I know. On the other side is like the slate quarry. I think. There's a good cafe up there.
Oh, that's a bad
someone,
crash.
someone overcooked that corner a little bit there, didn't he? Well, that's a good one. I think they're fine.
Airbags have gone off.
They've put a bit of safety tape on it just to secure the area.
Maybe they're going to leave it like that as a stark reminder. I love these rocks that have fallen down. This reminds me of Wales. The Slate
Yeah, it's very
Canyons.
similar, isn't it?
Get over!
I mean, how
Someone
much
found their
space?
horn.
It had about 1.5 meters off his other side.
Oh, have you seen the road up here, Sean? I know you can't really look, but it's been built up on the rock.
What has, sorry, the wall?
There's like, yeah, but it's a road up there. You can see that they've got
It's like a little
bridges.
walkway. Yep. It might have been from like the slate mine, the quarry. Yeah, here's all the slate. Oh, this one's really nice. This is a cool one.
Yeah. Oh, 1300.
Is this person just going to stop?
Ah, here you go. This is what you remind. Honister Slate Mine.
Yeah,
You can
that's
do
the
a
one.
tour.
You might even get a patch in there.
That would be cool. Oh, is it still an active mine then?
I think,
Must
I think
be.
so. Yeah, yeah, they do like. I think they do gravestones and stuff.
Sad.
Well, yeah.
Maybe there's a pull-in. Oh, that's maybe down to the mine. Maybe that's not a good one to block.
That'll do.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for
Yeah.
it.
Turn around down here somewhere. Right, we're at the top of the Honister Pass. This is the Honister slate mine. There's actually, you can do a guided tour into the mine. It looks quite good, doesn't it, the tour?
Yeah, and you can do a via ferrata as well, which is probably what we would do. That looks really cool. It's got a coffee shop and a big selection, and the gift shop. There is everything from little pieces of slate to, as Sean said before, gravestones that you can pick up.
So if you only got space for the little bit of slate, you can take something with you. But there's plenty of slate in the region. That's a nice car.
That was a
It's
nice
an old
car.
Jag. So we're going to head down the other side of the Honister Pass now.
Who's taking a taxi up here?
That's just funny, isn't it? Bloody taxi.
And that's our first 2 passes of the day done.
Just another 3 to go, I think. I like this pass. I think it drops down into a lake, if I remember rightly.
Oh, we are in the lakes.
Yeah. But we have only seen one lake today. There's some more lakes.
I feel like it should be called the Hills.
The Hill District, or the...
Yeah.
It's not quite got the same ring to it.
I feel like the hills are being disregarded comparatively with the lakes. The Hills
true.
and Lakes District.
Maybe you'll change your mind soon when we see a few more of the lakes. It's finally gone quiet again. That's good. It was getting a bit busy before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think everyone was rushing up there to get their lunch from the cafe, maybe.
Ah, could have been. And you got yourself a patch, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. We were like, no, they won't have anything. And they did. They provided.
It's cool because a pass patch is an elite patch.
Does that have a different class?
Them. Yeah, you can't just get them from the tourist shop. You have to get them from the pass. So it is.
Okay. It's your little reward, isn't it? These are steep roads, these, aren't they?
Mm. So we have arrived in Keswick, in the town centre.
Yeah. It's a busy one today, isn't it? There's lots of people about.
Popular place.
Have you been here before, Em?
I've got a feeling I've been here with my nan and granddad, but I might be wrong. If I was, I was very young. Have you been here?
Yeah, only briefly though. I don't think I stayed here. Just might have stopped for a coffee or a sandwich or something. It's a really charming place though. The main street there looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah. I like it when they use the traditional rock from the area in the building, so a lot of the town is this slate colour.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of means that all the buildings blend in with the mountains that surround it.
Yeah, they look like they're supposed to be here, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you fancy lunch here or anything, Em? Do you want something to eat?
I don't mind really. It's just so busy.
It is, isn't it? I mean, I don't fancy like walking in, but if there's somewhere where we can just park outside.
The square orange cafe and bar.
Shall I stop here just for a second? We can have a little look in case.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe Happy Cow or something.
Stopping on a double yellow.
Just as we were riding out of Keswick, we spotted this great little cafe restaurant. It's called the Square Orange, and they've got a great little menu here and some good coffee too. So we're going to have a little bit of lunch here, have a coffee, and then we're going to get back onto the road and ride the next passes.
Yeah, the pizza looks fantastic.
It does, doesn't it? It's a lot better than the one we got at that last place.
Yeah, at Balmoral Castle.
That's the one, yeah. I think this one is by royal appointment.
I went for the mushrooms and the potatoes bravas, which is roasted potatoes in a tomato sauce with some vegan ricotta on the top, which is going to be nice to try. I don't know how we always stumble on these amazing places, but this is another score.
I know this place is a winner, isn't it? You took in.
Well, I am stuffed.
Yeah, that was perfect time in that little cafe restaurant. I don't normally like pizzas, but that one was really good. It was super thin and crispy. So, yeah, just a job.
Yeah, I'd recommend that one for a quick stop and a bite to eat. The staff were lovely in there. But on to the next pass, which is... which one is it, Sean?
I think it might be the Hardknott Pass. I'll have to check. Oh, we got a smaller one beforehand, I think. Begins with the W. It's the one I can't pronounce correctly.
But we're heading in the direction of Windermere.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're currently riding around the lake. There's not much views of the lake because of how lush the forest is here. But we are on the lake route.
I don't know which lake this is, but there's a little town called Withburn at the end. Could be Lake Withburn, as a guess.
We keep getting a little glimpse.
The GPS in Scotland would tell us the names of each one of these, but here it hasn't got them on. This is a nasty stretch of road, this one. This is a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, but it feels like it should be 60.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is one where they set up some traps.
I'd have thought so.
Well, where are we, Em?
Apple... No, it's not apple.
No, that's the apple. We're not in the apple pie.
I'm not sure where we are. It's lovely.
Oh, this is Ambleside.
Ambleside, that's the one.
Yeah, that's it. Ah, yeah, I recognise this place. This is a nice place, this one. I like this one.
Oh, I love this
Oh, let's
lake.
get past this bus before it holds us up anymore. We've been stuck behind this bus for about 20 minutes.
Oh, the market hall looks lovely. The White Lion, Tesco's,
What
a
more
pub,
could you want?
a food shop, the old Bridge House food shop.
This is a nice pub, look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The slate is so iconic here. Everywhere else you're going to get brick and just these certain villages that have had the slate mines.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? I like these buildings.
It does.
It's so lovely.
Do you think that somebody has laid each one of those tiny little slabs of slate on top of each other to create a house?
Yeah. A lot of work, isn't there? Which means we're very close to the next pass. In fact, I've just missed the turn off, so I'll have to go around.
Down by the water now.
It's nice, isn't it? It's got its own little pier and do a few boat trips there. This is a beautiful place, isn't it, Ambleside?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no shortage of like pubs and restaurants as well to accommodate all the visitors.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not just like there's only one in the area, there's probably 10.
Yeah.
But I actually think that the UK has one of the best pub scenes in Europe.
I do too,
maybe
yeah.
even more than Ireland.
I think so, yeah. We've seen more. So I think more like every small village actually has a pub here, doesn't it? And
Yeah. More standalone pubs as well, not just there for the tourists. They are there for the locals, and the locals do rely on them and use them daily.
that's true, isn't it? I think in Ireland I was suspicious about a lot of the pubs. They looked very new.
Yeah, and with very big claims. We don't like that. That's our thing, isn't it, Sean? We don't like these pubs that claim to be the oldest in the country, or...
Yeah, oldest pub with double glazing. Right, I think we're just turning down here, but that's a great vista, isn't it? What do you think that's Scarfield Pike up there, did you say?
Yeah, I think it is the highest one over there.
In England. Yeah, it's part of the Three Peaks Challenge, isn't it? With the 3 highest peaks in the UK. I think it's that one. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like. You have to get your app out later and check.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's that one. It's quite that unique. Kind of looks like a shell at the top.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Going through some little villages and some tiny back roads, actually, aren't we?
Yeah. We thought Kalimoto was sending us up into a tiny town, but it is the correct way.
It's the correct, yeah, it's good. It's a nice
picked
way
a great
as well.
route.
So, yeah, Ambleside, where we just went through, sits on Lake Windermere.
Yeah.
But we'll be doing a full loop and coming back to Lake Windermere as well.
Yeah. And if you are wanting to do this route, the link will be in the description to the Cali Moto, so you can download the GPX files and do it yourself. I know a lot of you are interested in this region of the UK, so far the route has been very good, and anything that we find that we think is a better route, we will update it before we put it on the channel.
Ah, that's the name. It was the Wrynose Pass and the Hardknott Pass. So that's where we're going to head now.
Extreme caution.
Extreme
narrow
caution.
route, severe
gosh.
bends. Winter conditions can be dangerous. Unsuitable for caravans. Please drive slowly. Goodness me, that's a lot of information.
I think it's a bit, once the time you've read that, you've crashed into that tree up ahead.
Alright, let's go.
The visor's steamed up now. Where'd all these come from? Over.
There we go.
I think these are two of the most known passes in the UK, I think. I think most people have at some point ridden these.
Have you?
I think so. I don't know which point it was, but I think I have.
On the SV1000 or on the 1200?
I'm not sure actually. I think it'd have been on the R1200.
I've not done them.
No, you haven't. Yeah, I think it was on the R1200 just as I got it. I think.
Whoa!
Get some air again then.
Yeah, I need to be in sport mode.
Put yourself in sport. Where are we going in? I was going down his driveway then. I think the Jimny there is a good choice of vehicle for these roads. Look at that house there, and that's pretty picturesque, isn't it?
Wow, that's beautiful. And what a view they've got.
And is that a bit of blue skies I just see?
Yes, just.
Back in another one of the tunnel roads. Might be a good idea to stand up then, have a look what's coming.
You've got loads of room back here if you need to.
It's good. Shuffle back. Ah, yeah, that's easier.
You slip forward a bit. I think we're going to have to look at one of those anti-slip seats.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be a good idea. If anyone's got any recommendations for those anti-slip seat covers, I'm quite welcome to hear them.
Yeah, drop them in the comments. Whoa!
There's some big vehicles coming down these little roads.
Oh, you found your horn? You got it on your phone?
Oh, I couldn't find it in time last time. Stumbling
I know,
forward.
that's what I mean. I think I should have the horn on the back.
Ooh, it would be on non-stop though, wouldn't it? Get me into trouble.
A lake has just come into view. These are very, very blind. There's a red car coming.
Ah, yeah, there's a good passing point there, quite convenient. It's good timing.
Beep beep.
I don't want to beep because it's there's lots of lambs and sheep about, isn't there?
Yeah, rather the lambs and sheep be scared than us be hit.
Okay, noted.
That is the one time I would be okay with you scaring the animals.
So maybe I was just being a bit too sheepish with the horn. Didn't want to set off any alarms.
I feel like any low cars, you know, like the Mazda X5 or
X5, yeah.
Porsches, you could not
They
see
would
them
struggle,
at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of scrapage under the big car. We're
And a
doing well
second
for
truck
these.
as well.
Doing well for these passing points.
I'm getting a bit warm.
What's that, Em?
I'm getting a bit warm. I've just had to put my visor up.
Do you want to turn your seat off?
No, my bottom likes being toasty.
Mate, it's gonna be crispy by the time we get there. Alone toasty.
Can you smell bacon yet?
Like I could, yeah.
Narrow
Extreme
route.
caution.
Severe bends, gradient,
Oh
max
my gosh.
30%. Are you ready?
For
Need to do
the-
any checks?
I'm
need
not sure
to-
really.
Check the brakes.
No, they're fine. So what sort of more extreme caution can we have? I like that tree. That's a good tree,
Yeah,
though.
that's a nice tree.
Right, we're gaining some altitude now. That's a really steep bit, isn't it? Ah, look at that. That's going to be a first gear moment.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's definitely Scaffold Pike. Beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Now. So this is the Wrynose Pass, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's the first one before the Hardknott Pass. Everything's so green today.
It is here. You'll be able to answer this better than me. But this is how I imagine New Zealand.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, I would imagine so. The green grass, the sheep, say similar.
Wow, this is a great road. This is awesome.
It is, isn't it? I think we're at the top of the Wrynose Pass there, Em. It's time to descend into the valley.
Okay.
Those two fighter jets that just flew over were pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, so loud as well.
It echoes through the mountains. It's pretty steep, this one, isn't it?
Wow, look at that. Look at that road.
Wow. That's amazing. I think that's the Hardknott Pass at the very end.
Oh, the one that's snaking up the next mountain.
Yeah, I believe it is, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, this is really cool.
Isn't it? That's first gear and we're still gaining speed even with the engine braking.
And it's like the farmers have divided the mountain. It's like this side is your mountain and this side is my mountain.
Yeah, probably.
And we will both stay on each other's sides.
It's
This
quite
one
spectacular.
is very narrow.
It is, isn't it? And there's like sheer little drops on either side. It's flattening out here though.
Good. I'm pretty sure they could have put a straight line through this bit.
Gonna put a what?
I think they could have put a straight line through this bit.
I feel like it, yeah. But I have to say, this morning has been a lot of fun riding all the little country lanes, the couple of passes that we did. But yeah, I think we're going to continue on now, aren't we, and ride a few more passes as we head to Kendal today. So join us in the next episode as we ride the Hardknott Pass.